Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin', and hopefully you can hear us loud and clear this time. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans with my husband, who is the podcast host and / engineer, Alan Evans.
A trade in the house.
So to our horror,
Well, yeah.
last week,
Yeah.
we got a call that our podcast didn't record properly, that you know how I'm always getting on Alan about my mic being lower than his, that he needs to bump the volume up because I'm in my car and I'm like, I can't hear me as well as I hear Alan. This time, Alan took it a step further. He unplugged my mic altogether.
I just cut your ass out.
So the only thing that recorded was Alan's microphone and me like way off to the side. So we were in a moment of horror and panic. I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do? We have to go back and record the entire podcast over. It's hard to, I mean, you can't repeat the same things you said. It would be really difficult.
We've done it.
Really
and
difficult.
It is a beating because you're just like, I just did this and I did it better the first time.
So I had the idea, well, we recorded off on our YouTube channel. Is there any way
Wait a second.
to pull what?
That was your idea?
That was my idea. That was my idea. And you can go back and rewrite history if you want, but I can show you the text message exchange.
I'll do some rewriting of history.
And I was like, why don't we pull it off the YouTube? And so she said, let me see. And it wasn't the best audio quality, but at least you could
it's
hear
not
it.
worth a hoot.
It was better than nothing.
So if our good, dear, strong, sweet, clean customers blow off the last episode, which they shouldn't do because it was a really good, in my opinion, funny episode, they should go check it out. The quality isn't there because of this
Alan.
This guy.
But thank you to Riley Pelusis,
Yes.
who
We love Riley.
always, fixes it.
Sweet,
when
clean
it gets
Riley.
messed
We
up.
love
so
Riley.
Thank you, Riley.
Yes.
And hopefully we won't have any issues this time.
I think, well, they don't care what happened. They just want to hear a podcast.
Yeah.
They don't care.
It
They don't
doesn't
care.
matter.
Technical difficulties.
You just plugged the wrong cord in.
I plugged the
That's
wrong
it.
cord in. I
That's
hit
it.
record, which I've not done before.
True.
How many times have I tripped on my own, you know what, on this podcast? Don't answer that, but it's been
It's
a 3,
A
4,
handful.
5.
a handful.
There have been times where we had a corrupted disc, microphone plug not plugged into the right input, whatever it's called, volume all the way down so it's not picking up any volume.
How many times have I messed up on the podcast so badly that it had to be repaired?
Here's what I can say with almost 100% confidence. If this machine was over there,
Yeah.
and I'm pointing over to Kelly's side of the desk, full time, it would happen more than not.
You think?
I know.
How hard is it
I
to press?
know.
How hard is it
There's
to
more
press record
than pressing a button.
and hitting an occasional cricket sound effect?
Yeah.
That's the extent of your engineering prowess.
I tooted.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
There's that.
Whatever.
That's his.
All right,
broken tooth,
anyway.
leave the door shut.
We've got a podcast to get to. Like I said, hopefully the audio's great, no issues. And Alan, you said you've got something. You got anything?
No,
That's what
I
you
don't.
always ask
no,
me.
I don't.
You really don't? Then fine, I'll take over.
No, I've got a lot.
Well, then why would you say
We've
that?
got all kinds of stuff.
What do you got?
Lots happened since we were here last time. Well, we got some. This is one of those podcasts where we have some huge announcements to make. Announcements that could change your life. Could
Wow.
change your life.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to stick around because we're going to announce something. And
Towards the end of the podcast?
well, I think we should save
in the
it.
middle, so they have to listen and they
Yeah.
can't just skip around.
Oh, I think we should save it a little bit.
I do that. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I'll be listening to some of my favorite podcasts. And I'm like, this part, forward, a few seconds at a time.
Mm-hmm. I went to Dylan's baseball tournament. I think we talked about that.
Going to it, right?
Yeah. So I thought I'd just briefly touch on that and some of the things I noticed and brag on Dilster a little bit. It was a lot of fun. Bottom line is we had a great time. I teased something a while back and I never got around to. Actually, I've teased two things that I know I haven't got around to. One was a iPhone hack. I'm still going to do that next podcast. And the other was a Today Years Old. So when I hear something that I'm like, holy crap, I had no idea. I was today years old when I put it in my notes, and I've collected enough of these now to where I think I can present to you, sweet, dear, clean listener, my today years old, because people love lists.
I do.
Yeah.
And mechanical pencils.
Right. So we're going to do that.
I'll recap my Taylor Swift experience.
Yeah. I want to hear, because I didn't get a good recap on all that.
I was, in such, what's the word? I had a lot of anxiety heading into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say that I was very, very wrong to be so negative heading into it.
Okay.
I will say that. But in addition to that, I've got a birthday coming up, and here's the dilemma. My birthday's next week.
A lot of people have been texting me, asking me what you want.
I don't want anything. I don't need anything. I told Alan there was a couple of lamps
It's a
I
trap.
wanted. It's not a trap. I told Alan there's a couple of lamps I wanted. Can I just go ahead and get them, and let's say that's my birthday present, because they're expensive. And I really don't want anything else. And I'm telling my friends, I really don't want, my mother's asking me, I can't think of a thing I want. And if people just tell them to text me happy birthday or give me a call or send me a card in the mail. Nobody sends cards in the mail anymore. That would be lovely.
When someone
need anything.
When someone licks a stamp and sends me a card, that does mean something.
I know. And I also know how frustrating it is for people when somebody says it's their birthday and I don't want anything. But when I really mean
it's a little annoying.
I know it is. But there's nothing that I want. What do I want?
I know what you want.
What do I want?
You
what
want
do I
a
really, really want?
You want a whole new freaking master bathroom.
But I can't
You want a whole new freaking master suite.
I do. I would like to redo that, but that's
Okay,
not what I
well,
can ask
there's
my
two things.
girlfriends to do for my birthday.
There's two things.
I can't tell my mother that to put into my bathroom fund.
You want new pendants for the kitchen.
You want new lights for the pen. You want new lights for the kitchen.
I don't like those lights.
You picked them out.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. We went together and we had the hardest time picking out.
I hate picking out
light
lamps.
fixtures.
Listener,
we're the worst at picking out light fixtures.
Do you ever go with your spouse to look at lamps or lighting? Do you have a hard time?
It's so hard.
Because me and Kelly, we always get real grumpy
and we make the worst choices. We just finally settle on something and we get home and I'm like, I guess I'll get used to looking at it. And you do. You get used to looking at it. But
you don't anticipate like these pendants we have in our kitchen. They're nice. They look fine.
All right.
It's like an antique bronze stem that comes straight down. So you don't see any cords. They're real clean looking. But then it's like a big glass, like what's it called? A bulb?
It's not a globe because
it's not a globe.
It's circle. It's just like an upside down vase.
Yeah.
I guess is what you'd say, but kind of rounded.
But it's glass.
Yeah.
So it collects a lot of dust.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, we don't like it. We don't like it.
That's a first world problem.
But it is what
But you know what we do like?
People that sponsor our podcast.
This.
We do very much. Spring has sprung, people. It's time to get your lawn looking fresh, feeling soft beneath your bare naked feet. Thankfully, Sunday is here to get your lawn growing and help keep it healthy all season long. Traditional lawn care lays down 90 million pounds of pesticides each year. Do you want your kids and your pets running and rolling around on all those chemicals? No. Sunday helps you grow a beautiful lawn without the guesswork or those nasty chemicals. Their custom plans include fertilizer and everything you need to easily care for your lawn with good ingredients like seaweed, iron, and molasses. Man, that sounds delicious. So you can feel good about enjoying your lawn with your kids and your pets. And all you have to do is visit getsunday.com, type in your address, and Sunday's lawn analysis tool will do the rest. They use soil and climate data to create a personal nutrient plan delivered right to your door when you need it. Attach that ready-to-use pouch to your garden hose. You just spray. That is it. In less than 15 minutes, you're done. And best of all, This stuff really works, doesn't it, Alan?
It sure does. Sunday is offering our listeners 20% off. Full season plans start at just $129, and you can get 20% off at checkout when you visit getsunday.com/1120. That's 20% off your custom plan at getsunday.com/1120.
And there's no G. It's Lovin. It's a sandwich and some lovin', you know. All right. Okay, let me just go ahead, since I went on and on about Taylor Swift. Let me go ahead and talk about that.
Okay.
So my daughter getting into the outfit and everything was a really huge deal.
Huge.
And, you know, you're supposed to dress in like the theme, pick the era. And she wanted to go in the Lover era. That was her Lover album. And it's very pastel and, you know, sparkly and glittery. And you know how I feel about glitter. Glitter is of the devil. I hate glitter. But my daughter ordered these stick-on jewels, and her idea was to do the heart around her eye. I think Taylor does like this big glitter heart around her eye, and my daughter was going to do it with these stick-on jewels. So she doesn't practice. So about I'd say 30 minutes before the people come that we're supposed to arrive with, she comes down in that lovely 16-year-old attitude as I'm trying to get myself ready, and says, "Mom, can you help me do this?" I'll try. I'll try. But she came down before, and I'm still like hair wet. I said, "Girl, you go up and get yourself as ready as everything else, and then I'll help you with that." Okay, so here we come down with the eye sticks. And I'm doing it, and I'm trying my best. But they say, "My best isn't good enough." There's a song like that. I can't remember. Is that Barry Manilow? Anyway.
Wow.
I digress.
Wow.
So Emma Kelly finally, in a huff, she just puts everything down. She's so frustrated. "I just won't do it. Everything's ruined," right? Because she can't have her heart on her eye. So Laura Shelton, one of our very best customers on the podcast. We're going with her and her mother Kay and her friends Brittany and Brittany and Brooklyn. So Laura calls me for something, and I was like, "Well, Emma Kelly's upset because we can't get this heart." She says, "Girl, I got the glitter. I'm coming with the glitter."
She said, "I got you."
Got you. So she comes over, and I don't know what they do.
You let them come over with glitter?
I let them come over with glitter, and I put them in the guest bathroom, and I gave them a towel like that was going to make a difference.
The one I renovated.
And I said, "Godspeed," and I shut the door. I did not want to see.
Wow.
Glitter was everywhere, but my daughter had her glitter all over her face. We were good to go. And it was actually we got to the venue hours early. The opening
like what time
act,
would you say?
I'd say about 4. And the opening act started at 6:30. Doors opened at 4:30. So we got there right before the doors opened. And we walked in. Lines. You cannot imagine the lines for tour merchandise. You cannot imagine.
I heard someone passed out in the line.
I'm sure they did.
Because of the heat.
I'm sure they did.
Wasn't it kind of warm? It was kind of warm
It was
that
warm
day,
outside.
wasn't it? Yeah, it was
there were
warm
some of the lines
outside.
stretched outside. A lot of them were wrapped inside the building. And what happened, the good side of that is Emma Kelly's like, "Well, I need to eat something, and I want chicken tenders." That's all this child eats anywhere. So we found the one place that has it. But there's a line forever, and I assumed it was the food line. So I walked up to somebody. I said, "Is this the food line?" They're like, "No, we're merch line." But the optical illusion was it was the food line, so there was nobody getting food. We're in a venue with 70,000 people, but nobody knows that you can just walk up and get food. It was so easy. So that was a blessing.
So that worked out.
That worked out really well.
Why is the merch, dumb guy, not a Taylor Swift fan here. Why is the merch so popular? Is it cool merch?
It's sweatshirts and cool things. And, you know, people love her and they just want her clothes and they want to wear them. And there's a lot of times there's the danger of them selling out and you don't want to miss out. And I think she changes the merch up at different shows. I'm not 100% sure.
But it's hoodies and T-shirts.
Hoodies and the same old stuff, and McClay's got a million of, but whatever.
Okay.
She asked me for an advance on her allowance, and she said, "That's what I want to spend it on." I was like, okay. So anyway, we go to the show. We sit there. I can't remember the first girl, Gracie Abrams, J.J. Abrams' daughter, the director J.J. Abrams.
The guy that ruined Star Wars.
His daughter is an excellent singer, and
Really?
she opened the show. Precious.
Her dad's a horrible director.
Doobie Doo, I think is Bobby Doobie or something like that, it's not her real name, obviously. She was incredible. So 2 great opening acts. Taylor comes out. It is nonstop visual. It's just the atmosphere was so happy, so great. Nobody's yelling at anybody to sit down. I can't see. None of that.
Better than Brittany Vegas?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, Brittany, you feel for Brittany because she's so robotic going through the motions.
She is very
robotic. And you know
robotic.
she doesn't really want to be there.
And she's not really singing.
But the difference is Taylor wants to be there.
Yeah.
And Taylor, she's just, I don't care. Some people can't stand her. But she knows her audience. And I remember the one time that she met my daughter, I could not have been more grateful for the way she treated Emma Kelly.
She was very nice, right?
Emma Kelly, we were the last of about 300 people to meet her. It was awful. And I was like, oh my God, but I had to beg because it was my daughter's birthday. She was like 9 or 10. And I said, we got up there and I said, well, Brittany, Taylor, this is my daughter's birthday. And she's like, oh my gosh. She said something like, I'm going to sing a song just for you tonight. So
wow.
Which, and she's not really, but Emma Kelly said she wanted Wildest Dreams. It's about a girl that's like getting naked with her boyfriend, and it's over my daughter's head.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's over my head too.
Picture me in your wildest dreams, getting it on all night long. That's the song.
So it's kind of lewd.
It's lewd. And so Taylor says, "Okay, when I'm singing Wildest Dreams tonight, know that that's for your birthday." And so Emma Kelly, even at the concert, she says, when Taylor sang it, she goes, she dedicated this. This was the song she sang to me for my birthday. She still remembers that.
Wow.
It was just, she's great.
Well, she'll probably never forget that.
Never. And I couldn't. And Taylor sang. She does surprise songs, 2 surprise songs acoustically at every show, and she mixes them up.
She plays too, right?
She plays guitar, piano. I don't know what other instruments. Those are the 2 she played last night or that night. And we went on the Saturday show. She performed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She mixes up a few things here and there. She mixes up costumes. She has like the same dress in different colors, so you never really know what to expect. Like I said, she mixes up the acoustic song. And Emma Kelly, the whole way there, she's like, oh, I hope she sings Death by a Thousand Cuts. She has to sing Death by a Thousand Cuts. I want to hear that so bad. And guess what she sang? Death by a Thousand Cuts. Emma Kelly started screaming. She was so excited.
Wow.
I started crying because I was so happy for her.
This is like the Beatles or
so Emma Kelly
seeing Elvis or something.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. And then she sang some other song. I don't remember the second one. But the whole way home, Emma Kelly's like, I manifested that. And now she thinks she's like, and Laura and them are saying, girl, if you're that good, I'm going to pay you to start manifesting stuff for me. And so it was really fun. But the concert, it was 3 hours and 15 minutes. It flew by. The only time there was a kind of a lull was when she did the Evermore stuff, the Evermore and Folklore. It's the slow album she released during COVID, recorded and released during COVID. So it was kind of like the chill out section. We got to sit down.
Kind of suck the energy out of the room.
It didn't, everybody loves it, but then he'd come back up for the big finish at the end.
Which one was the big finish? Finale?
Karma.
Give me a little.
Karma is my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Karma is a god. Karma is my hair on the weekend. Karma is my cat purring on my lap. Stretching like an acrobat, something like that.
Okay, all right.
I don't know all the words.
Good, I
Emma
like
Kelly
that,
would kill me.
Good job.
Is that crickets or applause you press?
That was
Because
applause.
I can't hear it.
That was applause.
Anyway, and then we got home a little after 1 in the morning. Of course, I'm wired and I have to pay attention to the dogs for a little bit. I didn't get to bed till after 2.
Were they whimpering because they were home alone all day? Because I was out of
fine.
town.
They were fine. But, it was just really good. My daughter has a great memory, and there you go.
That's good, babe. That's a big show. She did 3 shows.
3 shows she performed, sold out.
At the Stadium?
It was over 210,000 people over 3 nights.
Yeah, that's amazing. So they didn't have the roof open.
No.
No. So this was at night, obviously.
Night. She had pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
Alan, I was like looking at the ceiling. Is there any way this is going to catch on fire? You would not believe the pyrotechnics were so great for her Reputation, when she did the Reputation portion. The heat was amazing.
Yeah, you can feel the pyro.
It was
in
amazing.
Wow.
Highly recommend. Very expensive tickets. But some people like Russ Face. I told this last time. He and his wife, she wasn't able to get tickets, but she was like a verified fan or something.
Yeah.
And so she got an email when they had such a bad mess with Ticketmaster, they didn't do the general on sale. So they sent emails to verified fans and said, you can buy, here, you have first dibs. She got 2 floor seats for $200 each.
Oh, wow.
Somebody I know.
She could turn those over.
She didn't. People that love Taylor want to go. But yet somebody else I know who was scrambling for tickets last minute also got floor seats,
How much?
pretty similar, $2,000 each.
Out. I don't see anybody.
I'm telling
I don't
you,
see anybody that bad. I don't see Metallica that bad.
If it's I don't know. Everybody has a limit, and for them it wasn't $2,000 each.
I might pay $2,000 if it came with like backstage passes. You get to meet the guys, but I wouldn't. $2,000 just to see somebody play music?
Well, 4 because they got 2 tickets.
Yeah.
Anyway, I loved it. I was really very, very pleasantly surprised because I was looking for any way to get out of it.
Yeah, you were trying to get out of it.
Oh, I was trying to get out of it.
Kelly she hatched this big plan
I
that
had it
involved
all laid out.
It involved multiple friends. It involved borrowing cars.
I just needed everybody to say yes.
Yeah.
I started here to get yeses, and somebody said no, and it ruined everything.
It involved getting someone trained on how to drive said car.
Yeah.
This was a complex plan. And
God meant for me to go.
I told Kelly, just go.
That was for me. God meant that for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, there's that.
Okay. Well, it's good stuff, babe. You know what else God means for you?
Already?
Yeah. He wants you to do that.
Well, it seems a little soon, but
no,
okay.
it's not. It's not.
Y'all know how much I cannot wait to go to bed every night. I love going to bed. And I know that when I do, I lie down on my Helix Dusk Luxe mattress.
Luxe.
And I know I'm going to quickly and blissfully fall asleep. I don't toss and turn trying to find a comfortable position because Alan went to helixsleep.com/sandwich, took the Helix Sleep quiz, and found the perfect mattress for the way that we sleep. And it took him less than 2 minutes to do it. You can do the exact same thing and then have your own personalized mattress shipped for free straight to your door. Because no one mattress works for every body. The Helix lineup includes 14 unique mattresses. They've got a collection of luxury models, a mattress for big and tall sleepers, a mattress just for kids. Whether you sleep on your side, your tummy, your back, if you're a hot sleeper, Helix has the perfect mattress just for you. So go take that sleep quiz to find out which one it is. Remember, Helix offers a 100-night risk-free trial that gives you plenty of time to decide that you love your Helix mattress. But if you don't, you can return it for a full refund. Helix also supports military, first responders, teachers, students. You get a special discount that you can find on their website.
Helix is offering up to $350 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/sandwich. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts now.
All right. Now, speaking of teenagers really quick, Alan.
Yes.
There's a website called Scary Mommy, and they also have an Instagram.
Yeah, I think I've seen their Instagram.
Instagram's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
But they said the top things, and they don't have they have 6 things. Why random 6? I don't know. The top 6 things that teenagers are hiding from their parents.
Mm-hmm.
The stress they're under.
Mm-hmm.
But my daughter, it talks to me about that. Going to parties where they experiment with drugs and alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Friends their parents don't like.
Mm-hmm.
They won't talk to you about, if you don't like a friend, they might still be friends with them and not tell you about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grade problems, porn use, which is actually pretty rampant among young people who have unlimited access to the internet, and whether they have an active sex life. That's what teenagers are hiding from their parents. Now we can all worry ourselves sick about that.
Why are we doing a public service announcement on that? Just for fun?
Just saying, because we were talking about Emma Kelly going with my teenager, and I just saw that, and I was like, there's no reason. Emma Kelly I didn't discover something torrid about her.
It just seemed...
I just thought that was interesting that...
shoehorned in there.
Yeah.
Do we need to read anything into this?
Emma Kelly's pretty... I mean, she doesn't talk to me a lot, but I trust her so much, and I was like, I'm going to trust you until you give me reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I remember, I remember not being trusted in that manner, and I was a very good kid. And I would have appreciated some of that. So anyway, but she'll even tell me, because I'll say sometimes, why don't you hang out with this person or that person? Because I've seen some of these little girls, but it's been years. But 3 or 4 years down the line, they're not necessarily the same sweet little girls. And my daughter's like, you don't want me hanging out with that person. So I appreciate her doing that. She doesn't go to any parties and stuff. So I don't know that she's hiding anything. I just thought that was a little public service announcement and a good Instagram follow, Scary Mommy.
Yeah, Scary Mommy. I wonder if more people will follow Scary Mommy or Toilet Tea Paper.
I'm guessing Scary Mommy. Did you get a big influx of people in your DMs telling you how thankful they were for you introducing them to Toilet Paper?
I sent it to my brother-in-law, JD.
What do you think?
He couldn't believe that it has 250,000 followers. But that's all he said. He goes, this account has 250,000 followers. And I said, yeah, and I'm one of them. And then it was just chirp, 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 chirp.
Have you checked the numbers to see if they've gone up since your podcast?
No, I haven't. But since you talk about slipping into the DMs, I did have a lot of people say, because we talked about John Wick. Some people thought I was taking a dump on John Wick, #1.
You did.
Which I wasn't taking a dump on it. I just fell asleep. It was
You did. You said it was boring.
It was repetitive.
Well, there is a lot of shooting and violence in it.
Okay.
But
So
it is a lot of it.
Okay, so I've made that point. Now,
But you sort of, let's be honest, you sort of took a dump on it.
okay, so I took a dump on it. So everyone's saying, well, you got to go see John Wick 4.
Well, you don't gotta.
Well,
Do you want
the
to?
reviews are 50-50.
Oh, I've heard nothing
50,
but good.
No.
Who are you talking to?
Somebody who works in our marketing department.
Okay, that's one
said
person.
it was extremely underwhelming.
Okay, that's one person.
Who
else?
I've heard others.
Who?
People.
You haven't.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
So you don't want to go see it. It doesn't matter. You don't watch anything with me anyway. It makes me so sad.
Well, that's not true.
That is true.
Well, no, it's not.
You won't watch Ted Lasso with me anymore.
That's false. That's false. I was in there watching Real Housewives of the Potomac
Because
yesterday.
you just happened to be in the room. You just happened to be in the room.
And those ladies are lewd.
They can be lewd.
They're the most lewd housewives of any of them.
You haven't watched all of them.
I've looked over your shoulder. I've seen enough of Utah. I've seen enough of Dallas.
They're all lewd.
I've seen enough of...
You didn't see Utah last season.
I've seen enough of Beverly
Salt
Hills.
Lake City last season. That was the lewdest I've ever seen.
Whoa.
They were topless and writhing on top of each other and stuff. They were very lewd.
Nothing wrong with topless.
The Potomac ladies talk about sex and stuff, but they don't. Well, they had an S&M party. They did. They had a dominatrix party, but that was one incident. No, but I'm finally almost caught up with Potomac because I've been binging it on Peacock. I'm down now. I'm up to the current season, the last one they had. I've just started watching that, and then I'm going to binge Miami.
I'm going to Miami.
I'm going to binge that one, and I'm going to do the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trips. I'm really into Real Housewives right now. Really into it.
Okay. Well, the statement you made is false. It's misinformation.
Which one?
Most of the ones you say about me.
That you won't watch stuff with me.
Right. Okay.
Well, you won't.
Okay. Here's my bit I wanted to get to, my today years old bit, because people love lists. I have a list here of 15, 20 things.
Ooh, that's a lot of things.
Oh, but see, the difference between you and I
is what?
Kelly Raspberry Evans. Well, one of the differences is I hit a point and I move on.
But sometimes the points need to be discussed.
Yes.
Like I thought we would have gotten into much more discussion about things that teenagers hide from their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you ever hide anything from your parents?
Mm-hmm. Well, here's what we're not going to do. Oh,
you're not going to go back there and say?
No,
we're just skating over that, which I thought was a very interesting topic.
Oh, I thought you were just...
that would bring talking points.
Oh, I thought you were just inserting it just for fun.
No, sometimes I bring up stuff hoping we'll talk about it, but then I can see you're not interested, so we move on.
Okay, wait a minute.
You won't watch anything.
Two
with
podcasts.
me.
Oh, hold on. 2 podcasts ago, I'm not fun.
Right. And
Last podcast, I'm a jerk. What is it this podcast?
you won't watch anything with me.
I won't
and
watch
you don't
anything
think
with you
anything-
that makes you sad.
And I don't bring anything interesting to the show that you want to talk about.
I didn't say any of that. Okay, now you're...
Actions speak louder.
Oh, my goodness. Now you're just doing a bit. Okay, today years old. You mentioned Barry Manilow. Did you know Barry Manilow wrote a bunch of very, very well-known ad jingles?
Yes, he did them in concert many years ago.
Had no idea.
He does like a medley of them. in
Does he
concert.
really?
Yes.
Where have I been? Haven't been to a Barry Manilow concert, obviously.
You've been in your man cave.
You deserve a break today at McDonald's. They do it all for you. Something like that, right?
I don't know.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
He's a bazillionaire from those jingles.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid stuck on me. I remember those as a kid. I had no idea.
Yeah. It was Band-Aid for a long time. Then they changed it to Band-Aid brand.
Band-Aid brand.
I wonder why.
Which is the best brand.
You call every adhesive bandage Band-Aid. It's like
Yeah.
everybody calls tissue Kleenex, but there's more than just puffs.
Everyone calls a grass trimmer a weed eater.
Yeah. Is it not? Is that the name brand?
That's the name. That was the
I had
name
no
brand.
idea.
Yeah.
But I guess that's why they changed it to Band-Aid brand, because it's more than just a Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid brand.
Yeah. Okay. Mariska Hargitay is
Hargitay.
Mariska Hargitay. How?
Mariska Hargitay.
Mariska Hargitay.
Hargitay.
Mariska Hargitay. I can't
Close
say her
enough.
name.
Well,
I know
you're
who
not-
she is. She's on Law and Order.
Mhm.
SVU. Particularly heinous crimes in nature.
Yeah.
Is Jane Mansfield's daughter?
Yes.
When the hell did that happen?
When she was born.
Okay. Dead skin cells are the main ingredient of household dust.
Yeah. When I learned, my grandmama Raspberry made feather pillows
Mhm.
for everybody.
Like goose down?
And when I was a little girl, Grandmama Raspberry gave me that pillow. I slept with that pillow from the time I remember going to bed in kindergarten, first grade. I carried that pillow with me to college. I carried that pillow with me to Marietta, Georgia, when I moved there to pursue a career in acting in Atlanta when it wasn't what it is today. And then when I learned that fact that your pillow is just a bunch of dead skin cells and mites and all that stuff, I threw it away.
Mm-hmm.
But I slept with that pillow for 20 plus years. I did.
You know what you don't want to do is take a swab out of your ear or out of your nose,
Why?
put it on a little Petri dish.
Why would you want to do that?
And then put it under an electron microscope.
Why would you even want to do that?
To see what's on your body.
Let me tell you what somebody did on Instagram, and it pissed me off. They took the stem, that part of an apple where the stem goes in,
Mhm.
and you wash the apple,
Yeah, I
and then they
saw
took
that.
it anyway, and they put what's squirming around in that stem and on the apple.
There were like bugs.
It's horrifying. But that's the thing. We just cannot think about it.
But
We
they
just
look
have
like
to-
they look like fleas.
you have to not think about it. You just have to keep on eating and just know that there's a certain amount of bugs we're ingesting every day. We just cannot think about it.
Okay. The brand name Spam is a combination of spice and ham.
Yes.
No
And
idea.
it's- and
Had no
people-
idea.
And people in Hawaii love it.
No, I did know that. More Spam is eaten in Hawaii than in any other state.
Yes. I used to know another random fact that Egyptians loved cereal. I remember learning that. And I don't know if that's true anymore, but I remember
Egyptians?
Egypt, people living in Egypt loved cereal. I used to know that. I don't know why.
Why would that be?
I don't know. That's like one of those stupid little trivia things like Hawaiians love Spam. I remember that. It just sticks out in my head. I don't know if that's still the case, but it once was.
Speaking of the Egyptians, and this is way off topic, how in the hell did they build those pyramids?
I don't know.
Did they just brute force it?
Some
Think
people say
about
it was-
the number of people it took to do that.
Yeah, some people believe it was aliens.
And how did they incent these people? They just beat the shit out of them? Or did
They had slaves, but I don't see how they
I mean, how did they
could get it up there. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, story of my life.
There has to be some engineer or somebody that's broken. There has to be on the internet somewhere. We'll look into that.
Okay.
Or it's aliens.
Lemons float, limes sink.
Did not know that.
A lime is denser than a lemon,
Mm.
even though they're aren't they kind of the same thing?
Apparently not.
Next time, notice your lemons floating in your iced tea, but you put it in your vodka soda. What's the lime do? Sinks to the bottom.
A wedge? So no, I don't think you're right on that. I think it's the entire thing. I did know that if you are curious about the freshness of your eggs and you put them in water, the ones that float are probably no longer good. The eggs need to
Oh.
sink to the bottom. And when they start floating, if they just kind of bob a little bit, they're probably good. But if they just pop up and they're floating, those are bad eggs.
Okay. Bad egg.
See how we're discussing things?
Mhm.
Alan doesn't discuss my stuff.
Well, it wasn't on the agenda. So I panicked. I was
But
just
you
like,
just-
where is this coming from?
Did I know about these? That I'm still able to contribute to a conversation.
There is only one letter that doesn't appear in any U.S. state name. What letter is that, Raspberry?
I would have to say Q.
Good job. First try. Q. Yeah. X is Texas. Z, Arizona. Q. The Q. What's J? Oh, New Jersey. Duh. Okay. Every single odd number from the number 1 to infinity, because numbers never end, has the letter E in it. 1, 3,
odd. I was
5,
saying 4 doesn't.
7, 9, 11, 13. Just goes on.
What a coincidence.
And on and on.
What a coincidence.
Yep. The Windy City.
Chicago. It's not because it's windy.
Nickname has nothing to do with Chicago's weather.
No, it's because they were blowhards. They
Chicago's
pontificated.
nickname was coined by the 19th century journalists who were referring to the fact that its residents were windbags or full of hot air.
Yeah. And you know why I know that?
Why?
Because I read Devil in the White City.
Oh, yeah, you did.
When Alan and
You
I
talked
went to
about
Chicago,
that on the podcast, too.
When Alan and I recommended that book to someone today for their book club. Now, a lot of people don't love Devil in the White City. I did. But
Didn't you say it was kind of slow?
It was kind of slow. But there were parts of it that were very slow and parts of it that were so intriguing. It turns out I love history. I love going to see historical places and stuff. I might actually love reading about history and just never knew it until this book. But anyway, we went to Chicago because I had to go for a convention, and we did the boat tour around the city, and the lady was telling us there's a book called The Devil in the White City, which is about when the World Fair, the World Exposition, came to Chicago, and that Leonardo DiCaprio had optioned the book rights. They were going to make a movie out of it. And I think they were talking about it pretty recently. It was going to go on one of the streaming services like HBO Max or something like that. I don't know where it stands right now, but it intrigued me. So I wanted to read it. I got the book, and it's about not only, this is like in the 1890s when they were bringing the World Fair to Chicago and how they had to fight for it. And that's when this Windy City thing came up about the blowhards, hot air. But it was also the same time that it was the what they believed to be the country's first serial killer was killing women in Chicago. And he was a pharmacist, and he would use ether he would befriend these women, and then he would use ether to knock them out. He would do unspeakable things to their bodies.
Oh.
And then he built a hotel just so he could murder people and destroy the bodies. There was it's in the book, and they have he had the system of chutes and I guess you just call it chutes, and they would all go down to the bottom where there's a big furnace, and he had somebody build the furnace for him that would get to a certain amount of heat so he could burn the bodies. It's a true story.
Does not sound like a very nice man.
No, he was the country's first serial killer. Anyway,
I
there's that.
wonder if the Egyptians liked him.
I don't know.
Peanuts aren't technically nuts.
They're legumes.
They're legumes.
Yeah.
According to this guy named Merriam-Webster, a nut is only a nut if it's a hard-shelled dry fruit or seed with a separable rind or shell and interior kernel.
Well, I mean, a
That
peanut
means
does have a hard shell until you boil it.
walnuts, almonds, cashews, and pistachios aren't nuts either. They're seeds.
How about that?
Interesting, huh? Today years old.
There you go.
Today years old. Okay, here's one I bet you didn't know. They're smart guy.
I know a lot of this
since
stuff.
you've gotten the last couple useless information.
I know a little bit about a lot.
Cats have fewer toes on their back paws. Like most four-legged mammals, cats have 5 toes on the front, but their back paws have only 4 toes. Scientists think that 4-toe back paws might help them run faster. Zoe has, she has 4. And then she's got that
They have that weird thumb
that
thing
weird-
that's like where their wrist is or
weird
something.
dew claw thing way
Yeah.
up there on the top. It's like, what is
weird.
that, Zoe? What are you going to do with that? You going to grab something with that? What are you going to do with
All
it?
dogs have that, don't they?
I think most of them do. Every dog I've ever had has had
I don't know what
that.
it's for, though.
Now I want to go look at her back feet, see if she's got four 4 toes.
You were talking about cats.
I know, but now I want to check out my dog. See if my dog has 4 toes. You're looking at my paper like,
No,
how many
how
more do we
can I-
have to go here?
No, you said there was like 20.
It's not 20.
You said something like
Not
that.
20. It's not 20.
17?
The tiny pocket in jeans.
Yes.
What was it originally used for?
Watch fob.
The tiny pocket in jeans was designed to store pocket watches. The original jeans only had 4 pockets, though. 2 in the front, the little tiny watch pocket, and 1 in the back. That's like your granddad's overalls. You know, kind of like the 1 in the back.
Yeah. For your wallet, I guess.
You know, someday I want to be that guy
You can be.
that rolls around in overalls. I think that's such a great bit.
Why wait?
You think I can just start doing it now?
Why not?
I guess I'd go over to Bass Pro and find a pair of Dickies or something. But I don't want them to look real new. I want them to look really wore out. Maybe every time I go into the man cave garage, I can wear my overalls.
Could be your shop wear.
That's a really old man thing, though. I think you got to have kind of a Buddha belly to have overalls, too.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a real skinny guy and have overalls, right?
Sure you can.
Because then you're Dave Lennox or you're like a train conductor. The word fizzle, Fizzle, started as a type of fart.
Oh.
In the 1400s, it meant break wind quietly, according to the English Oxford Living Dictionary.
So I guess when something fizzles out, it's like,
It's like,
yeah.
no. Oh, well, I was thinking more. Kind of the.
No.
These and other dictionary facts will. Oh, okay. I didn't need to read that. That was very Ron Burgundy of me.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Avocados were named after what?
Let me think. What was an avocado possibly named after? Colorado, because it rhymes.
Reproductive organs.
Oh.
You'll never look at avocados the same way again. Indigenous peoples of Mexico and Central America use the Nahuatl word ahuacatl to mean testicles and
nuts.
avocado. The fruits were originally marketed as alligator pears in the U.S.
I do remember that. I know I've heard them called that before.
That didn't really work out too well until the current name avocado stuck.
So it means balls?
It means balls.
They're
Well,
shaped
it doesn't
like-
mean balls. It means testicles.
What's the difference between testicles and balls?
Well, a ball is typically something that you use in a sport. Without a ball, it is not a sport.
But
Skiing,
I'm
not
not
a
trying
sport.
to be silly.
Swimming, not a sport.
I'm asking seriously, aren't your testicles and balls the same thing?
Well, balls is the slang for testicles.
Okay, so they're the same thing.
I think
you were saying no.
You can also refer to them as gonads. That's another one. Gonads, testicles, testes. But most people call them balls or nuts.
Yeah. There you go.
Or jewels, family jewels, balls, nuts.
I think we've covered it.
Okay. Well, you were interested.
I was asking because you said no. When I first said that, you said no. And I was like, well, how am I wrong?
Not here. It was testicles. It's from the Nahuatl.
And that's why I said, 'cause they're shaped like
Nahuatl
balls.
word ahuacatl to mean testicles.
Okay.
Not balls.
All right, Alan. That's when I said it's the same thing. And you said no. And now you're saying yes. They are the same thing.
What was more frustrating? This discussion or you and I trying to record that song today?
Well, the thing is I was trying to keep it lighthearted. Like when you're teaching me to play golf and I'm getting very frustrated, you can feel my
Anger, the
angst
hate
and
building.
my anxiety building, and I'm getting real sharp.
And you're turning to the dark side?
You stay really calm.
Oh, I'm like freaking Obi-Wan.
And you tell me how cool and everything
Right.
is. I'm doing so good.
Right.
That's what I was trying to do with you today. As you increasingly got more frustrated, and I'm just like, it's really okay. And did I do a good job keeping you calm?
I thought you did.
I tried really hard because what would I typically do? Blankety blank, Alan.
Yeah.
Just do it. But I was like, no.
Well, I thought I did
Gotta
a good.
get this done.
So Kelly and I, if you don't know what we're talking about, we were trying to record this song for this ad we were working on, and Kelly did a great job. She wrote this song, and it's really great, and it's got great lyrics.
I appreciate that.
I just pulled some chords that I know how to play, The problem was we had to do it in 90 seconds. So we've got to do a 90-second song with
And
me.
we nailed it, finally.
We did. We did it in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Nailed.
With me sitting on a motorcycle, Kelly doing it dancing selfie style. Wait till you see this thing.
I'm not dancing.
And I'm wearing a
sitting.
helmet. It's just, it was a little
If
frustrating.
it's even approved. It's got to be approved.
Yeah, good call.
But as we're in the garage to do it, I don't care.
Oh,
if
my
it's-
gosh.
If it's noon
Oh,
and I decide I'm going to take a nap,
no.
the lawn
No,
service
you're not.
will come.
No, you're not.
If it's noon.
The
If
hell
it's-
you are.
If it's 4:00 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and we're trying to record
No.
a song in the garage,
Not so much.
the lawn service is going to come.
Yeah.
It does not matter. And Alan and I were out there giving him the evil eye, the leaf blower.
We were
guy.
trying to play Boda with the guy.
And I finally
He
looked at
won.
him and I'm
He
like,
won.
are you about to wrap this up? Because he blew, seriously.
Like 3 leaves.
He blew the driveway, which has a strip of grass on one side. It was our neighbors. And I could not. And then he just walked down
He was
the alley
thorough.
blowing leaves.
Thorough.
I was so frustrated. But I had to stay calm for Alan. But I was cussing that leaf blower though, not to his face.
No,
only
no.
behind his back. I would never do that.
Right, that's what she does to me. And this wasn't the little, play school Fisher
No.
Price blower that I have that's battery powered. This was the industrial strength, commercial grade, steel, contractor grade. You got to wear it on your back. Gas powered. This thing.
It was like that thing in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, shoots air like a hurricane blower. It's like
Ridiculous.
He can be 5 houses down and you're still going to hear it. And we're trying to record a song.
And we
So
had
it's
to
like,
wait. We just had to wait. And
When
we
is
were
this going to
like-
end? Is it ever going to
Usually,
end?
the lawn service people are like boom, 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 out. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And anyway, we're just sounding like whiny pants. But if the video,
I'm still frustrated.
I know. If it gets approved, then y'all will see it on my Instagram, my reels soon. But we have to wait and see.
Our marketing department has seen an advanced copy. They like it.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
So
I'm glad.
why don't we do this? Why don't we do a little bit of this, and then we're going to bring it home for Jerome with a very quick summary of Dylan's tournament, and then something that's going to change your life. Could.
And then we have to talk about the vacation.
Well,
All right.
That too. Wait,
Well, that's not the
why are
life-changing
you
part.
trying to spill the beans here?
The vacation's not spilling beans.
Just do
We've
that,
already
please.
talked. How's the vacation
Please do
spilling
that.
beans?
It's called a tease in the podcast business. Do that.
Oh my goodness. I know nothing about plants. I know nothing about landscaping, and I am lucky that Alan does. And he actually loves it. But if you don't have an Alan, if you don't have your own personal plant expert, well, now you do with fastgrowingtrees.com.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes it's hard to know which plants are going to do best in your yard. Well, the plant experts at fastgrowingtrees.com, they give you customized recommendations based on your specific needs. These plant experts curate thousands of easy to grow plants, shrubs, tree varieties for your unique climate, from Meyer lemons to evergreens and everything in between. And I love that plant experts are always available to help keep your plants growing healthy through the season and beyond. So there's no more waiting in long lines. No more hauling heavy plants around. With fastgrowingtrees.com, you order online and your plants arrive at your door in just a few days. Alan, what did we just get for that space in the backyard that has the constant sun? We got it from fastgrowingtrees.com.
Got a desert willow, and
Yeah.
not just a desert willow. It's by the pool. They offered a seedless desert willow.
Oh, thank goodness.
So it's not going to be dropping anything in my pool.
We
How about that?
We love fastgrowingtrees.com. We know you will. They've got a 30-day Alive and Thrive guarantee, so everything's going to look great, fresh, right out of the box.
That's right. And join over 1.5 million happy Fast Growing Trees customers. Go to fastgrowingtrees.com/Levin right now to get 15% off your entire order. Get 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com/Levin.
Lovin.
We love fast growing trees. We got a fiddly fig. We got a, what else?
That thing you just
Desert
said.
willow.
See, I don't even
We got a
hear 'em.
bamboo palm. We got all kinds of stuff from
Yeah,
fast
we love
growing
fast
trees.
growing trees. Use them all the time.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's what could change your life. KellieandAllen.com/MaybeBaby.
It's back.
It's back. It is back. MaybeBaby 5 5.0.
Is it the fifth time? No.
It's the fifth time.
That's crazy.
We're partnering again with Doctors Kevin and Kathy Doody. Kelly, tell us who they are.
Well, Dr. Kevin Doody, 17 years ago, longer than that now, I had given up hope that I was going to have a baby. I had tried all the, the tricks, the fertility things, all the tests and stuff. And I finally went to see Dr. Doody, and he checked me out. And he was the first one that told me that even if I had conceived, that I would probably not be able to carry a baby to term because of everything that was going on inside my body. So he scheduled surgery for me. And then we had an in vitro cycle. And because of that, it's a very long story, but short and sweet. I have him a Kelly because of Dr. Kevin Doody. And since then, I've gotten to know his wife, Kathy Doody, who also does the same thing.
Yeah. And we've had him on the podcast, I guess the last 3 or 4 or 5. We've done it 5 times, but I think we've had him on maybe the last 3 or 4 years.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. But Kelly and Luis, listeners of the podcast and friends of ours, had a baby.
They've had 2.
They've had 2 now.
And they were so sweet, and they're such advocates.
They're kind of like the ambassadors.
Yeah, and
for this
they
program.
actually paid it forward and made it possible for another family
They
to
sure
have
did.
a cycle of in vitro.
And she's having a baby.
Yeah, it's just been blessing after blessing.
And then Paige.
And the in vitro, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to
No.
get pregnant, but we've had a real good run of luck with
then-
our MaybeBabies.
Paige, and I believe her, and I'm going by memory, I believe her husband's name's Ryan. I believe.
Was it the Wachowskis or something like that? Wakia? Is that the right one?
It starts with a W. Paige, I'm not going to butcher your name, but she's expecting, and I think she's
Anytime
expecting
now.
like any day now.
Yeah.
So, we follow the gals and the families that have, we always feel weird saying have won this opportunity, but the way
We're blessed with this opportunity.
The way this works is if you go to kellyanallen.com/MaybeBaby, there is a form there you can fill out and read the information from the duties on if you medically qualify. If you've had an infertility journey that you would feel comfortable with sharing, if you can do that in 100 words or less on that form. And
I know that sounds impossible but you have to understand when we get stacks and stacks of these, it's really, it just helps us out a lot if you keep it as concise as possible. And you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. So do that on that page. If you qualify, if you're interested in doing this, and the duties will look at all the entries, and they will give 3 to 5 to Kelly and I to select. And I think we're going to announce the winner. It's on the page, but I think it's April 27th. I think that's right. I think the entries are due by April 25th, and we're going to have the duties on the April 13th podcast. So spread the word. We're going to post on social media about it as well. Tell your friends. If you have a friend is struggling with infertility, this might lead to somewhere good. Who knows?
The duties are actually in Thailand.
Wow.
As we're
good eye, mate.
As we're recording this podcast, they're going, because they're constantly learning and evolving in the world of, infertility and reproduction. So anyway, it's exciting, and I'm sure they'll have stories to tell from their trip to Thailand when they're guests on our next podcast.
Yeah. So we'll catch up with them and get an update on what's new in the infertility world. Okay. Vacation. kellyanallen.com/vacation. Kelly and I have made our arrangements. We're going to be there all week, the week of July 4th. We've already got about 15 rooms, so 15 couples, and that might not be spouses, but 15 couples paired up going, and we have about 15 rooms left. So, we don't have an unlimited number of rooms. If you want to go, you might want to kind of get with the program and figure out what your summer vacation plans are.
You want to, because we're using a new travel agency this year,
Ken Holiday,
and there's a Facebook page group you can be a part of and see pictures from past vacations people are sharing. There's we're going to the Valentin Imperial. There's also a Fans of Valentin Imperial Facebook page that you can go, and people love this resort so much. They go back year after year, vacation after vacation. People have been going 10, 15, 20 times back to the same resort because they love it so much. And But you need to go ahead and get on it because also you want to get your airfare booked before that keeps climbing up when we're heading into the summer months.
Yeah, you get closer to summer, it kind of creeps up. But yeah, you can talk to Ken. His contact information's on the page. You can fill out a form there too. It'll go to him, or you can call him directly. His number's there. He can help you with selecting your package and come party with us. It's going to be a great time. We've made some great friends doing this, and a lot of the people who meet on the trip become friends. It's one of my favorite things that we do, along with the MaybeBaby or those two programs. So that is happening. So check that out as well. What else you got?
I'm pretty good.
Oh, I guess we'll just finish. I'll just bring it home for Jerome with, so Dylan had one of his out of city tournaments, and his traveling baseball team usually plays a couple of tournaments, outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This weekend, it was my weekend to see the boys. So, I took Dylan down to Houston, the Houston area. He had a couple of games in Waller and a game in Tomball, which are these are north of Houston. But they won both their seed games the first day on Saturday, and they were the number 5 seed in the entire tournament. There were 16 teams, so they were seeded pretty high. Well, they ran into this team, and it was really kind of funny. All the parents were joking. It was a team from Dallas. So we all drove all the way down to Houston to play a team from Dallas.
Yeah.
But it's a team that Dylan's team's played before.
And they whooped us
They
bad.
whooped us bad. They beat us again. It was 2-0.
Which was much closer.
It was a great the best game I think Dylan's team played all weekend was the game they lost. They played such great defense.
But they had a pitcher, Alan was saying,
Oh,
that
my
they
goodness.
just couldn't hit him. He was so good.
This guy was like a little Tom Seaver. He was not a real big kid. He didn't look particularly, a big strong kid, but he was so accurate.
Isn't it so fun to see kids that are that good at that age?
He was really great.
And because all the greatest started somewhere, and
Yeah.
you might be witnessing it.
Yeah, but Dylan's team they couldn't score a run, but Dylan they played amazing defense. This team scored 20 runs on them the first time they played.
This time only 2.
This time only 2. So
that
played.
shows how far they've come.
Dylan earned a gold glove from the coaches.
Yeah.
Because he was doing these a hard ground ball would be hit way away from him and he'd run over and backhand it and then throw it on the run, or he ran all the way from his second base spot into the outfield on the first baseline and dove for a ball. And then he hit the ground really hard. His hat and glasses flew off, and I'm like, holy moly. He popped right up and then tried to throw the guy out at second. I mean, he was all over the place.
I hate that I didn't see it, but I got to go see Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you got to see Taylor Swift.
She won my Golden Glove.
That's
but
right.
But Dylan won the coach's Golden Glove.
That's right.
Very proud.
But it was a fun weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was just Dylan and I, so we got to go to Buccees a couple of times, and he absolutely loves Buccees. I'm a big fan now. I've been before.
Of Buccees?
But we spent a lot of time in Buccees. I mean, we went in there, we hung out. I bought a swimsuit. I'm going to wear my swimsuit, my Buccees swimsuit on the vacation.
I said I might have to go to Buccees and get a Buccees bikini.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
You should. And Dylan introduced me to the Buccees nuggets.
They're called something.
Buccees.
Are they called nuggets? That doesn't sound right for some reason.
They taste like Cracker Jacks.
Yeah.
But they look like little chicken nuggets.
Yeah, there's some. I can't remember right now.
They're really good. Anyway, I thought Buccees was a chipmunk.
What is he?
He's a beaver.
Yeah, he is a Bucky Beaver. That's right.
He's Bucky the Beaver.
Yeah, Bucktooth Beaver.
So I'm going to be, got beavers all over my swimsuit.
There you go.
All right, babe. Good stuff. Good stuff. We covered a lot of stuff. Anything else?
No.
Okay, remember, the important things were, well, there's a lot important, but the most important things were KellieandAllen.com/MaybeBaby, infertility journey, 100 words or less. Announcing the winner April 27th.
He thinks he's not 100% sure.
It is.
Go look at the website.
It's April 27th.
You're 100% sure.
Winning couple is announced April 27th. I'm very sure.
Oh, somebody wrote it on the message board?
Well, I wrote it on the website, and
somebody put it on the message board?
So I would know that. Yeah. And then KellieandAllen.com/vacation. Come party with us. And it sounds like about 30 people already. So we got plenty of room. So sign up.
we'd like to, we'd like more than 30 people to go if you can.
Well, yeah.
We know one thing, Bad Influence Jeff, if he goes, he'll book it like 3 days before.
Well,
He always waits till the last minute.
Jeff was in the Facebook group saying, I'm going.
But that doesn't mean he booked.
No, he already contacted Ken.
He booked.
Yeah, he's trying to book.
He's trying to
He
book.
contacted Ken.
All right. Well, this will be a first that he's actually booked before
Yeah.
the month of July.
That's a fact. That's the truth there. All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
Love you.
I love MaybeBaby and the Doodies desperately.
You're so generous to us.
Yeah.
And our podcast family.
We're going to talk to them real soon. And I'm sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.